On a cold March night, Scotland's soldiers found King Duncan dead in Macbeth's castle. The first to arrive at the scene was Macbeth, one of the soldiers. Who could have done this terrible crime? Oh, the horror, horror, horror!
Hi, I'm Detective Margaret. The only suspects we have right now are the guards that were found with the dagger and those who interacted with the king the night of the dinner party.
Duncan was Scotland's king. He was loved by his people. He did the best he could and made sure his people had everything. Who would have done this terrible crime to him? No one hated him. He was a great king. Now who did this terrible crime? The soldiers were found drunk at the crime scene, and they do not remember anything or anyone that entered into the king's chambers. The soldiers were found outside of the king's chambers with blood all covered them, and the dagger was right beside him, leaving us to believe that they were the ones that committed this terrible crime.
We saw the king that night interacting with everyone and enjoying himself. I don't understand who could have done this.
I have walked in to see such a horrible scene of my wonderful king who is now dead. Who could have done this? I really have no clue.
I don't remember anything that happened last night. We saw King Duncan just going into his bed. He's gonna go catch some snoozes, and after that I don't remember a thing. Everything was just black. I just don't know. I don't think I'm the suspect. I would never hurt my king. Who would have done such a thing? The only suspects at the moment are the two guards that were standing outside protecting King Duncan as he was sleeping. And the murder weapon happens to be a dagger.
What is the last thing you remember?
I did not do anything to betray my king.
Answer!
That's the truth.
What was the last thing you remember about last night?
I remember just seeing him go off into his room and just laying down about to fall asleep, and I went out and I don't remember anything, and I didn't do anything to the king.
Why did you decide to get drunk? If it was your duty to watch over the king last night, now because of your decision we lost ourselves an amazing king.
I didn't get drunk. I don't drink. I was watching him, but I don't know what happened.
What are your reasons to murder King Duncan?
I have none. I love my king. I love him.
Seems to me we are getting nowhere. That is all for today. Thank you.
You're welcome. The next interrogation is with Macbeth. At Macbeth's castle, that is where King Duncan was murdered. These next questions will be very deep, and we'll have Macbeth talking about the prophecies that the three witches told him about. Macbeth seemed very hesitant at first, but then as the questions went on, it seemed like he started to open up.
This has happened in your home, Macbeth. What do you have to say for yourself?
This happened too quickly. I haven't even processed it. Yes, it happened in my home, but I don't know who did such action.
Do you have no comment because you are the one who have done such an act?
I would do no such thing. I love my king.
Macbeth, we were told that you were visited by three witches who gave you prophecies. What prophecies were they?
I would become Thane of Cawdor first and then the king.
What were the circumstances for your dinner party last night?
The king had crowned me Thane of Cawdor because we had won the Norwegian fight.
What a coincidence that now Duncan is dead and that your second prophecy is about to come true.
I did no such thing. Even ask my wife. I was with her the whole time.
Are you sure?
Yes, ask her.
Okay, Macbeth, we will continue this another day.
The last suspect is the one and only Lady Macbeth. Maybe she was the one to give drinks to the guards.
How are you today, Lady Macbeth?
I'm doing swell.
We heard that the death of our king has affected you.
Yes, it has.
Lady Macbeth, your husband has been seen as a possible suspect for King Duncan's death. He claims to be innocent about all that has happened. What do you have to say for him?
He was with me all night loyal to our king Duncan.
What do you have to say about the prophecies?
Macbeth told me about him, but I don't think he could have done it. There's no possible way that they could have interacted with his relationship with Duncan.
Thank you. We will follow up with you next time. We will look into the interrogations deeper to see what conclusions we come up with.
No one knows for certain who killed King